This is an integrity tool called User Role Integrity. It analyzes your F0092 records and looks for P5592121 record to see if the user is enabled. It checks the user's name based on the address book number. And keep in mind, when you're looking at this demo, if you see an address book number and the username's not found, it is environmental. And I'm doing this demo on the dev environment, so those address book numbers may exist in the prod environment. But what it gathers, it checks to see, does this user have roles? And in this example, this user does not have any roles, and the user does not have any F00950 security records that are specific to the user. So when you're looking at this, user records that don't have a F95921, and if they don't have roles or F00950s, they're eligible for deletion unless you're wanting to keep information on your users after they've left the company for security research. When you're looking at transactions and you wanted to see, well, who was user ABENDD when you're looking at a GL transaction or a purchase order, you could always go back and find that user's name. But if that's not a requirement for your company, these records of users that have no roles and no F00950s, they're eligible for deletion. But another interesting thing that you can do with this application is you can go into user role and put group, and it's going to bring up just roles. And it has the roles, and then from that information, it'll tell you, does this role have any users assigned? Does the role have any F00950s related to it? And is the role used in any fine cut? And so it's looking at the F0092 records. It's looking at the F00950. It's looking at the F95921. And it's also looking at the F9006 record to do this analysis. And if you encounter some of these that you're looking at, because in this particular client, I've been doing a lot of cleanup. But if you encounter, while you're running this application, and if you're looking for roles that don't have users and may or may not have 950s, but if there's no users assigned to that role, you can get rid of that role. And you can see some of these columns you can enter in on the QBE line for fine cut. The others you can't, because I'm pulling that data out of other tables. So if you wanted to do some additional information or additional research, you can focus on top to bottom for however many records is out here, and you can select them all, and then you can copy them and paste them into a spreadsheet where you can use the rest of the information to help you identify which records do I want to delete. This ends the demo for a user role integrity application. Please let me know what you think.